And as we move into the Labor Day weekend, we wanted to give the public an update on the state's ongoing storm preparations. We have been working with federal emergency and management officials, state and local governments, private sector businesses, and also our neighboring states. In these situations, it's incredibly difficult to forecast where this storm will go and how severe the effects may be. Over the next 24 hours, we hope to have a clearer picture of Dorian's trajectory. And throughout that time, we will continue to monitor the situation, give regular briefings, and take actions to keep our citizens safe. Right now, weather officials project that Hurricane Dorian may continue to strengthen, and the cone of the impact could move along the coast of Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina. Or it could move up through Florida and then through parts of South Georgia. It's very difficult to tell at this moment. But I will tell you that we are already weighing considerations on how to potentially handle evacuation scenarios, including evacuations out of Florida into Georgia inland from Georgia's coast, and what that may mean for traffic on our roadways throughout the Southeast. Those discussions also include how we will manage vulnerable populations, including the elderly, hospital populations, the homeless, and inmates. It's all part of our ongoing discussions, and we're also watching closely on how this will affect fuel supplies. Importantly, if you plan on traveling to the coast or to Florida for this long weekend, please keep a very close eye on the weather. Your safety is vitally important. Be vigilant. We have not yet declared a state of emergency, but we will continue to monitor developments. And now to give more details on emergency response preparedness, I'll turn it over to GEMA Director, GEMA Director Homer Bryson. Homer.
Good afternoon. We began actively monitoring this weather earlier in the week, and with the forecast that came in this morning, we feel that it is prudent that we stand up the state Emergency Operations Center at noon tomorrow. We've already been in contact with FEMA. We were on a conference call with them today. We'll have a FEMA representative in the State Operations Center with us tomorrow. Friday morning, we'll actually have a FEMA incident management team in place with us. We're working with our state partners, our National Guard partners, to identify resources that we perhaps will need in the coming days. We're reaching out to the local governments to touch base and see what their needs and what their concerns are. We will be having a briefing tomorrow at noon at the State Operations Center, and after that we'll be available for a press conference. And with that, I'll turn it over to Commissioner King.
Obviously, it's incredibly important at this point that preparation is the key word as when we're dealing with a natural disaster. Obviously, as important as there is to save our valuables, our property, and even our lives. And with Dorian approaching, I'm urging all Georgians in the potentially affected area to take action to start not only protecting themselves, but also take care of their valuables. Clearly by doing things, important things like copying all important documents, getting copies of their insurance information, obviously things that the people in the coastal parts of Georgia are very well aware of. Getting important information like their phone numbers, inventorying their personal belongings, and obviously safeguarding important documents. Starting to build things like we call a go kit, where you can safeguard your important documents, precious photographs that cannot be easily replaced, where you can, if the decision is made to evacuate, then you can secure those items very quickly. And obviously, taking prudent measures to start securing your property, looking at getting the supplies necessary to reinforce and protect windows, glass, those kind of common sense approach that coastal Georgians are very well aware of. We stand ready, obviously, with our brothers and sisters at GEMA and all the other agencies to assist. And obviously, once the effects of the storm If they come into our state, we stand prepared to go to those affected areas to help people with insurance claims and those kind of actions to help people get back on their feet as quickly as possible. We will continue to stand with Governor Kemp and Homer Bryson to assist other agencies and Georgians wherever needed. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Commissioner and Homer. I just want to continue again to urge everyone to use extreme caution in their preparedness, to be ready. We're not exactly sure where this storm is going to go, but you need to start preparing now if you're in the coastal communities for sure. We'll continue to keep you updated as we learn more. We feel like we'll know a lot more as we see the path develop the rest of the evening and into the early morning hours, and we'll certainly be briefing you on that. You know, a lot of these areas, unfortunately, have been through this many times, so our departments are very well prepared, but I know our citizens will be as well. They just need to be thinking about that, have that on their radar as we move into this holiday weekend, which is just an unusual time to be experiencing a storm like this. And with that, we'll be glad to take any questions.
Governor, you said the path is uncertain. There's some that put it up, projections that put it up potentially up on the Georgia coast, but also maybe into the Gulf where it could get pushed back into the southwest part of our state potentially. Is that more? I mean, what kind of challenges is that? And maybe having to fight this on two fronts.
Well, certainly the wider the path is spread, the more difficult it is in preparedness, I think, and also in the response. But I can assure people that we will be prepared and ready. We've already had discussions with the National Guard. I've been in contact with General Cardin earlier today. I know Homer has as well. They are ready to go. They're just waiting on our word if we need them. You know, I think the thing that makes it difficult for really all these areas is we've been hit before. We don't need to be hit again, but we don't have much control over that. The best we can do is prepare for it, protect your belongings, protect your home, and make sure that you're ready to move very quickly in the next 24 hours or so.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much.